Hi, and welcome to episode 1 of my playthrough of Control. This video is going to be very fun, actually. I really enjoyed this game. This game is one of my personal favorite games because of just how simplistic it is, but at the same time, not at fucking all. Like, this game I will explain a couple things here and there when we get to it. But the first thing I really want to explain is that it is not as simple as it seems, even when you hear or read frequencies. It's not frequencies. It's not simple as a pitch or a tone. It has to be something on the lines of a frequency flipping in on itself, where it can break minds, or it can break fundamentals and stuff like that, because it's not exactly frequency, but it is frequency. Like how a frequency, like screaming at a right tone, I believe, or right pitch, I forget exactly what it is, can break glass. That general process. And I am going to be doing a new game. This is going to feel kind of bad, but I genuinely want to have fun on this game again. This game, I have completed all of it, so this is going to be very fun to do. And there's also a lot of dialogue, so I will not be talking a whole lot throughout the gameplay. I'm talking here and there, depending on what I want to cover and the different lore pieces, and so on and so on.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me, so here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie. What is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Hello?
Yeah, I see it. But what is it? I can feel it. It resonates. The things you show me, my friend, I forget. It's all in my head. There's no you, right? Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
I will be doing that for every collectible I pick
Hello?
up, so you guys can see them.
Hey, excuse me.
This dude's my favorite character in the entire game. I
Hey,
love the janitor.
you are here about the job? Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin johan on helvetti. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
There's so much I want to talk about that awesome dude, but I'm not going to yet until we get more on that awesome dude.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams. The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
This game is trippy. To an extent.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him. Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really? And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Now, a couple things. The pyramid is not the board. The board is kind of in the pyramid. That's why I was talking about broadcasting from the pyramid. But
The same gun. Okay, now I have a gun.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go? You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
Now, to kind of clarify what just happened, that was a mental and physical onslaught, which is why Trench called it an attack. That was a literal attack on her spirit, soul, physical body, and everything that you saw for her, for what she is, basically. Her room, her poster, all of that just got assaulted violently by the attack. They're going to talk about the attack or what is attacking later, so I'm not going to spoil that. Just I wanted to classify why that is going on and why you see them kind of dissolve into mist, because they're not exactly real. They're real enough for purposes of smacking your shit, but that's about it.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Got you. The hotline.
I remember this material. It's gonna come in handy later. And I love how AWEs make OOPs, which are basically osmic oops. Which is correct, because in AW, a AWE, a Altered World event, can easily oops and oh shit, there's something that can kill you violently. Which can vary. There is a lot of different OOPs.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Going into everything in this place.
Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Hello, motherfucker. Try to get that health there and get back, but couldn't. I'm used to playing this game with abilities, and I only have Force Punch, not every other thing I'm going to be getting, because there is a lot of other abilities.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place.
Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Hello, motherfuck times two.
Contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
A trick with the gun. Let it reload a little bit and then keep shooting to allow you to shoot a lot more, because if you let it run dry, you'll have to reload completely.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
The hiss basically tried to do what they did to this room to you,
Holy
the player.
shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with...
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
I don't know how they know who you are instantly.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
That works. Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The Hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the Hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the Hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
And to
Okay.
clarify, you as in the spiral, that is an entity.
Push the Hiss out.
And keep that in mind throughout the entire game. That spiral is an entity named Polaris. That is a spoiler, technically, but...
It didn't work. The Hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us, or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the Hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the Hiss destroy it all.
Look, I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The hotline should be in the communications department.
Where did the Hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the Hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The Hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the Hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
Before I ask the next question, technically, I do want to cover what the oldest house is a little bit more. It is technically not what it seems in all regards. It breaks its own limits, stuff like that, and it also has doors into other realities, basically. But what it is, at a fundamental level, is Yggdrasil. Basically, practically, if you have that concept of a building a tree, being able to connect to other realities, and having that through point of uh, a stalk is what I want to say, but that's not the right word. The core concept, the core of the tree with different branches coming out. Think of it like that, and that's basically what the oldest house is. You're gonna see more of that later, just that is the basic concept of what the oldest house is, and it is gorgeous.
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, Maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the pure utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Most definitely she memorized that.
Thanks.
And I forgot about altered items. I actually mix altered items and OOPs in the same thing, but they're technically different. One's more sentient, one's not, basically.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Wait, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Being the head of science for an organization like this, you can't say a lot of different things. So, with that said, I absolutely love Derling. He is absolutely amazing. He is on par with the janitor, in my personal opinion, for just who he does or what he does, how he does, who he is, all these different things. Because of just the there's gonna be a song you're gonna see later that is just maximum Derling.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
He's a weird man in a weird world, doing weird things for weird reasons.
There it is again. A welcome message.
I'm sorry about that weird stuff. I basically made my triggers hair triggers with the DualSense wireless edge, so I had to turn them back to normal triggers. I almost fucked myself up. And I kinda did.
communications. We're on the right track.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
You just got
Object
fucking
of
pelted.
power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Do keep in mind the sound effects here, because that reloading sound. Is it gonna do it? That I'm sick of that onomatopoeia, but that reloading sound, you're gonna hear a lot.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director. There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you.
You can also launch explosive projectiles, and they will explode on contact. And like that. Sorry about that pause. I was saying how long I've already recorded this video for. Gonna try my best to
Emily said
get
that
through
the
this bit.
hotline can be reached through the mailroom. Locked. Maybe there's a key nearby. This must open the door. They can fly now. Great. I have a feeling he'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an alternate item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Alberto Tomasi. Head of comms. The hiss got him. The hotline can't be far now.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord.
Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the run under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Hello? Anyone here?
Key has a black pyramid on it.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
You know what?
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Since this is basically the end of the video, since I can only record an hour long, I'm going to show off some hotline. Or,
Ring, ring. It's Dr. Darling calling. In 1978, a comms department intern heard the hotline ring and picked it up, going against every safety protocol in the manual. She never recovered. And the handful of witnesses required extensive memory repression therapy. It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well. Our very own Ouija board. Only the director can answer it safely, and what he hears is kept classified.
It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines, the meridians of the oldest house. Darling found a way to soothe this beast. We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmore before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here. Without the control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside an endless labyrinth, and no one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the control points, it'd be over fast, spreading like a cancer, leaping over the fire breaks like a crown fire. They are the weak point. Darling's right about that. He's wrong about everything else. Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously wrong. Has he been compromised? I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. The traitor in our midst. A conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline. I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a brain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline. A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. They have proven themselves. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. So I followed my own orders. Northmore hated my guts for that. But things change when you become director. You suddenly see this dark void for the horror show it truly is, filled with screaming fear we pretend to control. Sand leaks through my fingers. The roses I pruned in the garden back when I still had a family, all dead. Heat escapes my body. My thoughts are scattered. The universe keeps expanding. I can't keep up with it alone. When I forget that, things go wrong. And my team has to pick up the pieces. Damage control. To help me get out of my mess. The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country. back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
You know, I'm gonna leave it off with that one because the others, none of this is really needed technically, but it does show off more of the story. But I do want to talk about the Ocean View. You know how I talked about the oldest house being Idrisil? The Ocean View Motel is the bridge between other Idrisils. Because if there's a world tree, there's a world forest, basically. And that's what the Ocean View Motel is, which is why no one from the inverted black pyramid can go to any other door, because each door is to a different reality. The black pyramid is only to this one reality, and so on and so on, I believe. And I've played a fuck ton of this game, and that is what I've come to the conclusion of for how that overall works. And there is not a whole lot on it, like fundamental understanding, but there is a lot of different times where they talk about in different scientific endeavors that they did. Like they tried to put cameras underneath the doors. I think they broke fantastically, or got nothing, or like a mixture of both, and different things like that. With all that said, shown and done, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you really want to see more, because this game is one of the best games I've ever played. And to clarify, you are only seeing the snowy tips of the iceberg. This game goes down deeper than the Mariana Trench because of the shit that's in it. With all that said, shown and done, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you on the next one.